right, TJ, where you calling from, baby?
I live in Arizona, Miss Kendra.
Listen, y'all be prepared on TikTok. I love it. So TJ, 48, looking good, Arizona. What you do for a living?
Well, I just left corporate America in February, so now I'm on my entrepreneur journey. I'm helping people build legacy wealth. So, credit repair, life coach. I've got a couple things I'm doing, but I'm passionate about my nonprofit.
So what do you want me to put down for your job?
Let's put down entrepreneur. That's what's in
Okay.
my profile.
Entrepreneur. Do you have any kids?
I have three grown children, yes.
How old are your three grown kids?
29, I gotta try to get this right, 26 and 24.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo, fire sign.
Okay. Your three kids, are they all by the same man?
Yes, my ex-husband.
Okay. And when did you get divorced?
2011.
Okay. All right. So we got TJ, 48, Leo, Arizona, left corporate America. Now she's an entrepreneur. Mom to three by her ex-husband. She was once married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I'm a strong man, independent, who has emotionally healed, and just looking to explore and live life. Just get out here and live and have fun.
Okay.
So, that season.
All right. What are your deal breakers?
I mean, good looking lady at her age, 48, grown kids. Now, I think, as you can see the title, she said 150,000 is too low. How is it too low if all your kids are grown? Crazy, right? Let's see.
Lack of communication, selfish, lack of self-aware, and low emotional intelligence.
Okay. And what about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
I need him to be very stable. I mean, I have worked hard. I'm building this new life. And so I think a man that doesn't have at least what I'm bringing is going to be insecure. That's been my experience. So, yes, he needs to have a nice level set income that hopefully can level me up, is to be honest.
Why do you need him to level you up when you just said you've worked and you have accumulated your own income? That doesn't make sense. So you have worked and accumulated your income that you have, but you want him to come and bring his income to level you higher? Like, why? Why don't you use your own money? What's your money going to do in the meantime while he's spending money on you? So you're going to be saving it. Ah, okay.
What is that minimum?
Oh, I gotta say minimum. If he's an entrepreneur, hopefully, because we can live. I mean, 150K is very low end for me.
Oh my
No,
God.
bro, that's why I know I'm gonna be single for a little bit, but I'm okay with that.
You're going to be single forever, not for a little bit. You're not 25, ma'am. You're 48 with grown kids. Why do you need a man making so much money, like as if he has to take care of kids? Like as if you're starting a new family. And then you're claiming you got money, but you want a man who makes so much money also to do what? You're going to be single forever.
I'm okay with that.
So if 150 is the low end, that's too low. 150.
I mean, that's low end. Like he's comfortable, he's confident, and I feel good about that.
Okay, so the minimum is 150.
Yes.
Got you. Because so 80K, you couldn't do that.
I mean, if he come with a heavy swag bag and some other things kicking it, great vitamin D because I'm in Sunshine, Arizona, so that vitamin D got to be rocking if he make 80K. And his personality, everything's got to really be a lot because I find that if they're not secure in who they are, he can be that at 80, but if they're not, it becomes a challenge because I'm very vibrant outside.
Now,
so it just sounds like if he doesn't make 150K, you kind of talk down on him. Because you all keep saying that he's not secure in who he is. No, he makes 80K, that's what he makes. But then you're going to talk down on him maybe because you make more, or maybe because he's not going to give you the expensive Cancun vacation trips and to Jamaica that you're used to, and then you're going to call him broke every time he doesn't do that. So that sounds like it's a you problem. You can't claim in one sentence that you make all this money and then you say a man also needs to make money to come support you. If you're already making your money, what's the issue? And then she's saying that a man who makes 80K gotta have a big dick. That's what she meant. At least from saying vitamin D. She was trying to be PG, but I said exactly what she's trying to say.
When you say vitamin D, what kind of vitamin D you talking about? I know you talk about Sunny D.
No, ma'am. You know what type of vitamin D I'm talking about. I'm 48. Like, I am about to go play tennis. Like, I was literally about, like, I saw your live come through. I'm like, no, my profile is ready. So he got to be out here and active, and that includes regular vitamin D.
Okay. So we'll make an exception if the vitamin D is right in the salary category.
Yes. More than that, if his lifestyle and his, just everything.
Okay.
But that, those are kind of those.
So with that being in mind, though, if a guy made more, let's just say he made 200K, but didn't have the best vitamin D, would you give that guy a chance?
What does the best vitamin D mean? If he is like low vibe and like, we got to have some good connection in that space. It's not like top priority, but if you're once a month and I need, a couple times a week, we won't be healthy.
So they want it all. And you know what's funny is everything she's asking for, even younger women are asking for. She's 48. So a woman who's 38, a woman who's 28, 25, 20, all the way to 45 are asking for the same exact things she's asking for. So a man has to choose. A man making 150 or more has to choose between her and all these other women who probably even don't have any kids, who are probably not as entitled, So it's crazy. I mean, good luck, but she looks good, but I don't know if she's going to find this guy.
So, he made 200K and he need Viagra, that's fine. But we should be compatible in those spaces. And I'm active. Even at 48, I'm still active.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I do like some nice chocolate. Obviously, healthy in shape would be great. But even if he isn't, and he knows that he wants to be that, I'm good with that too, So yeah, he gotta look good. I want him to have some swag, dress nice. I'm into fashion, so I think that is a representation of who you are. So I do want him to look good.
Okay, we already.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting a man who looks good, but at 48, I this is my personal opinion. I feel like she's stuck at the same thing she was asking for when she was 28 and when she didn't have 3 kids. That's my opinion. Or she's stuck at when she was 25 and asking for the same things. Because at her age with the kids, you would think a woman her age is going to have lower standards. Because if a woman who's 25 is saying she only wants to date men who make $200,000 or more and it's a deal breaker, a woman who's 48 shouldn't have the same crazy standards as a woman who's 25. You should have seen life to know and matured enough to know that money isn't everything, especially if you don't have little kids to take care of. But looks like she hasn't learned a thing.
I got the money question out the way, so let's do the Kendrick can.
Oh, okay. What do you want me to do, Ross?
Yeah, see your legs. Are you look good? I can tell you. Bye. I can tell you working out. Oh yeah, you in shape.
To go play tennis. I literally am on my way to tennis class, and I saw your live come on. I was like, dang, I'm still gonna get in here because my little tennis outfit cute.
You look cute. You look good. So when was your last relationship?
Technically last June, but we officially were breaking up last 18 months ago.
Okay.
So we kind of start breaking up as you live together and shit. So 18 months ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
18 months.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Here we go.
3 flaws I have to work on. I would say I'm very dominant as a Leo a lot of times, and so
guys, I want my flowers in the chat. Put my flowers in the comment sections. What did I tell you? You remember when she said if he makes 80,000 he should be confident, because the guys who make that kind of money, they kind of feel insecure around me. I told you she talks down on them, that masculine energy. I already knew. And I mean, shout out to her for being honest and being introspective and, how being self-aware that she's dominant and things like that. But I see why I guess she thinks the only men who can handle her, because, they like to be handled, are the men who make lots of money. And the only reason she thinks those men will handle her, because men who make lots of money, first of all, have so many choices of women, and they don't deal with that BS. So as soon as she tries to talk back or anything, he will just leave and go to the next man, to the next woman. So I see, she's dominant, masculine.
I want to be more intentional about making space for another person to kind of have the voice and be the leader in the role. And so I'm very much good with that, but you got to be on point. And so I find that if you're not there, I can't step back. Like, I'm going to still be dominant. So I want to work on that. I also want to work on focus. Like, I get excited about lots of things, and I want to help everybody, but I also know you can't be great at lots of things. And so I want to be able to focus on a couple things. So that would be 2. And I'm very, very, I don't know, I'm struggling with the third one.
They always struggle with their flaws. I mean, they can name everything they want in a man and everything a man can do for them. But as soon as it's time for them to name their weaknesses or things they need to work on, then for some reason, they can't name shit. And when it's also time for them to say things they're going to do for a man, because notice, I understand Kendra really doesn't ask what they're going to do for a man. Sometimes she may ask, oh, why is the man going to be lucky to be with you? But I wish you could ask, what things are you bringing on the table for a man? They never have any answers. They have a list of 100 things what a man can do, should do for them, but they never say anything they can do for a man.
Ooh. Well, only because I'm on a time constraint. I'm gonna let that one live right now. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I feel like I'm a great partner. Communication is really, really important to me. Even if you're not the best communicator, I have a way and a style that, really makes people feel safe in a space. I am really good at love. Like, my profile is TJ Loves Love, because I love love. I've been hurt many times, but that's not going to stop me, because I do believe my partner is out there.
No, he's not.
So somebody looking to live life and just be able to say, I did it all and we did it together, I think that, is this what I'm looking for. I think that guy would be lucky to have me. I cook, I clean, I work out, all the things. So
okay.
And
now,
you're
TJ,
dominant.
you are 48. What's the age range you want to date?
I've had some challenges with younger men, so I would like them to be 45 at minimum.
45 at minimum. And should he be in Arizona?
Travel. I'm in an EV. I'll get on the road or get on a flight. So I'll travel.
Okay. We got TJ, 48, Arizona. Now, if you travel, he got to buy the plane ticket, I'm assuming.
Yes, ma'am. Because he got.
See, even the least thing she can do is invest. Let's say she gets a man in a different state. The least thing she can do is, hey, listen, in order to show a man that you're actually investing or you actually want to get to know him, the least thing a woman can do is to invest in her own transportation. And then when she gets there to see the man, he will take care of everything. But she's just said, even the plane ticket, he has to buy it. It's like, okay, so what are you doing? Are you just showing up? I'm showing up too. What else are you doing? Like, you got to put some kind of effort to show a man that, you know what? I'm here for real. I'm not just here to expect you to do everything for me. I can also put a little bit of investment to show you that I actually want to get to know you. But even the plane ticket, he has to buy it for you. I thought you make all this much money. You said in the beginning you make so much money.
Got that bread, remember?
That's like, because he got to have the bread at the door.
Right.
Because what you think TJ gonna do? Because you got to have the bread
for
and the
me.
vitamin D.
Yes. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm closer to the last season of my life than I got so many years behind me. Yes, ma'am. My requirements are that. So
Don't.
I mean, clearly you haven't learned, TJ. I mean, you look good, but at your age, you should have learned that all these things that you talk about, that the young women talk about, It's never gonna work. You know, you want a guy who makes $200,000 in good shape. You probably want him to not have other women. You want him to pay for your plane tickets. I'm guessing you're gonna want him to pay for your trips, to pay for your lifestyle. He's not getting any kids from you. You know, you want to be dominant as well. You know, you're not saying anything you're gonna do for the man. It's like you just want a sugar daddy. TJ, you should just say that. You know, but you expect him to, and then you're competing with younger women for the same kind of man. What are the chances you're gonna get that kind of man? I don't know, but your life should have shown you exactly that you're probably never gonna find him. But maybe you will. You look good, but we'll see. So shout out to Kendra. Link down below.